ready?
Yeah.
You start to ask something?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Mimmo, take one.
This is very huge pieces. We hope inside there would be some special pipe.
I am Romeo Domenico. Everybody call me Mimmo, short name. And I am cutter of briar and pie maker too.
Most of the briar mills are cutting briar for pipe factories, but what Mimmo does differently is he's a pipe maker.
And you see some example here of my half-ready pipes.
So he knows how to cut briar for pipe makers.
He's second generation briar cutter. So he's drawing on many, many years of the industry.
He was introduced to me as the best briar cutter in the world.
I am located in Italy in a little village near French border. Nice place for live, nice weather. I go fishing when I stop cutting briar sometimes. It's a complicated job. If you speak with somebody that know a lot of things about the other wood, they don't know nothing about the briar. The beginning is in the forest. Briar is in the only Mediterranean area. The people, when they have the briar in the property, they think they will be rich because look like a lot of pipes, and they see the price of the pipes, and after they think then they are rich. But when the wood still is in the forest, there are no value. Le multe per che cosa? Per i rami? No, come l'ho fatta. There are some briar, some is other free. The skin darker, like the two, you see the free? This is briar, the free. This is a good example of Verenia, you see? This is strawberry wood and this is briar wood. Questa qua la puliamo oggi? Okay, this is the briar. This is the roots and this is the branch. And you see the structure like this. The grain go from this point to this point. And you see the ring, because this is the ears, then they grow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is very huge, nice pieces. And perhaps I will make two nice pieces for here. They bring up, they need to clean from the stone with the axe. They need to prepare the blocks very well, put out the center, the red, and the branch away. This is actually the work done in the same way than 50 years ago, the same way. And there are no a lot of people that know the way to do that. And the people then go in the forest. This is hard work, very hard work. They go 5:30 in the morning and work until 5 in the evening. And they carry perhaps 100 kilo if they are lucky. It is a very, very old job. Nobody knows these people, but they are very important for the pipe business. A small one. No, a small one. It's a baby. Sleep well. See you in 5 years. The people that harvest is called the cioccaioli. in Italian. I don't know the name in English. I think it doesn't exist in English. When the minimum quantity is done from the mountain, they take more or less is every week. And they need to keep wet from the beginning. This quantity will be stored in a place with the water until the big truck arrives. But the truck will be wet with some plastic on, because if they need to drive for 5-6 hours, it will be arrive crack if you don't cover. My father building this house in '69. He was the best cutter in the world, and he know that, and he buy land and he building the big factory only for the briar, except the apartment for the family. Very clever building for cutting briar with the deposit under for the humidity. Everything was studied for work, very, very clever way. The process is to have the roots more fresh as possible. It's impossible to cut this in one day. That's we need to save more long in life. This is a piece is already clean with the eggs. I prefer to buy the wood like this, but this arrived from outside Italy. They don't do this.
Okay. No.
The red part is not good. All this is not good. There will be crack 100%. If we take care, we boil 24 hours, there are no chance. The good stuff is this pink and white. But this is four finger is nice.
So my name is Antoine Grenard. I am the general manager of the Chacom Pipes. We manufacture around 60,000 pipes per year. We are waiting for a delivery from Mimmo. I ordered from him some plateau also, but ébauchon. Ébauchon is more important for me. Ébauchon is this normal briar block.
Okay.
Very nice cross cut. You see the bird eyes is very tight and regular.
These little blocks just came in. These are from Mimmo. We call them ébauchons. I do a lot of little classic shapes, and these have just extraordinary grain. I'm really happy to be able to get these.
We call that ébauchon, and this is plateau, with a rough briar on the top.
We cut the plateau in this way. The plateau cut today, most of the people consider this cut the best.
He started doing these, he calls them crazy cuts. And I might have a design already in mind, but the piece of wood maybe wants something else. And it'll tell me.
それがね、こう木目をこう見たり引っ張り出しているときに、そこからこう新しい形、例えばキャバリエのあれにしてもああいうブライヤーから考えられて。
And we work with the natural. We never know from outside what's happening inside. Every piece is different. That's why it's so complicated to cut wood. I feel the wood. When I see the wood, I feel and I say, this is nice. And you say, why is nice? Because it's clean. It's no spot and the grain is tight. And after second cut, I have bad information and I say, okay, I was wrong. but immediately I change and cut in the best possible way. Yes, we speak together. It's good, but it's not the top. But my top is very difficult to find. The straight grain is the most difficult to have.
Now the bird's eye is the very end of the straight grain, and it goes from the burl end all the way down to the center of the burl. That's where it stores the water. Some pieces you look at it and you start getting seasick. There's so much bird's eye in them.
Everybody likes the top of the briar, and I am very strict to put blocks on the top.
And we kind of fight over some of it, but...
Do you have any of Mimmo's briar here?
No, he has been promised me briar for 4 years. But I know, because he's so good and everybody wants briar for Mimmo. Yeah, so he'll be very, very busy. But I'll talk to him this year. Now he promised me to send me some.
Because he knows too many people. And I wait from him some ébauchons. He knows.
We needed to take the best as possible, but not only the best and destroy the rest. The attention is less in the low grading, but still there are a lot of attention. You need to make all this calculation, but very fast. You need to play between the sides and between the quality and between your hands. And it's most important. It's the only things very regular. Don't change. You need to be scared about your finger. We boil because there are the tannin inside the wood. The tannin need to go out. If you boil it in the wrong way, the tannin is still inside the blocks, and it's not good for the smoke. We start in the evening, the day after boil for 12 hours consecutive, 10-12 hours.
And usually we make barbecue every 10 days when we boil the briar. We do like a lunch outside. And in the winter when it's cold, we eat inside, in the dust, in the middle of the dust.
We was lucky tonight. We fish. You like fish?
I love fish. I love fish. Yeah.
This is very, very fresh. Oh. She like make everything alone. I do alone. Can I help you? No. Yes, perhaps Sarah will be the first woman cutter. Facciamo un film. No. This wood was boiled yesterday, and we put here in the humid place where the roots are for start the dry process very, very slowly. Normally stay here at least 10 days, sometimes 20-25 days after boiling. And after I start to put the top blocks in some plastic box and put in the shell and dry 6-8 months. And I know all the boxes where there are second quality, first quality, more dry, less dry. I know all the boxes.
After boiling 12 to 18 months before you'll sell it, it's quite a process from the ground to your mouth.
I think something that's really special about pipe making is that so many people are involved in the process. They're artisans in their own right.
And the best satisfaction is when my customer called me after receiving the briar. And they say, Mimmo, oh, this is unbelievable. Why you give me only 50, no 100 pieces? I am very happy when they say that. All the work that is done for this, there are energy in these blocks. All the people that work for this, they put energy in this. And I think I have like a soul. It's not my final result to cutting briar. Pipe friends. It's an instrument for meet the people.
I like also that he has a lot of passion for his work, because I like people who has, I don't know how you say in English, but they like to do something with the whole heart.
This is my way, but everything's. This is Mimmo. Or you like or you hate, but this is Mimmo.